John Cena vs Randy Orton, one of WWE's most iconic rivalries and also one of its most exhausting. These two collided in single matches 24 times, 9 of which were for a title. Add in another 38 multi-man matches and you get a whopping 62 televised encounters. And that's just on TV. Who knows how often they squared up in dark matches or at house shows? Well, CageMatch.net knows. Also accounting for times they shared the ring as a team, the grand total skyrockets to 335. With that many battles, you're bound to get some all-time classics and some total train wrecks. And there is no big match John vs the Viper bout that is more infamous than one went down at SummerSlam 2009. Cage Match users gave it a 4.65 out of 10. Dave Meltzer awarded the effort with 2 stars. So today let's break it down, the match, the mayhem, and why this could easily be the worst Cena vs Orton match ever. Let's set the scene. 2009 was Randy Orton's year. In full-on Viper mode, with a bald head and a sadistic smirk, he terrorized the roster, went around RKOing everyone, being a total menace overall, and winning the WWE Championship 3 times to hold it for a combined 133 days. John Cena meanwhile was doing what John Cena does best, earning title shots the hard way. He won a beat the clock challenge on Raw and punched his ticket to SummerSlam. In front of a hyped up Los Angeles crowd, Cena and Orton made their entrances, unaware of their match would become an unintentional piece of infamous history. It all started normally enough. Your average Randy Orton vs John Cena experience. A lockup, some chain wrestling. Cena picks up the pace with a bulldog, but Orton shuts him down and goes into slow and methodical mode. He stomps Cena's limbs, drops a big knee for Cena to kick out at 2. Cena gets back at his feet but can't get much offense in and finds himself in a sleeper hold for minutes on end. He finally fights free and does his signature comeback sequence. Shoulder tackle, power slam. Closed out by a 5-knuckle shuffle to a mixed crowd reaction.
You can't see me!
Orton counters the attitude adjustment into a scoop slam and takes control again to slow everything down again. Cena dodges the knee drop and tries his comeback again, but this time Orton dodges, sending Cena crashing to the outside. As he crawls back in, spike DDT, patented Randy Orton move. The Viper then signals an RKO but opts for a punt kick at the last moment. That moment of indecisiveness lets Cena nail a blockbuster and a top rope leg drop to the back of the neck. I always love when he pulls this move out. Cena goes for the attitude adjustment again, but Orton escapes and both men hit the mat with a double clothesline. Now something interesting happens. So far the crowd was split close to 50-50 with Let's Go Cena, Let's Go Orton chants for most of the match. But now, during a "you throw a punch then I throw a punch" spot, the crowd goes fully behind Orton. Up until now everything was okay, a bit slow and boring, only exciting in moments when Cena turned it up, but now the match goes off the rails. Orton has enough and attacks the referee to throw the match. He gets disqualified but retains the title thanks to championship advantage. He grabs his belt and heads up the ramp. Match over? Right. Wrong.
Wrong!
Ring announcer Lillian Garcia relays a message from Vince McMahon, who calls for the match to be restarted. But if Orton gets disqualified again, he'd lose the championship. Round 2 begins. Cena drops Orton with a sidewalk slam, the fight spreads to the outside and Orton reverses an Irish whip and sends Cena into the steel steps. Back in the ring, Cena survives pin attempt after pin attempt. A frustrated Randy Orton tries again. This time he throws the match by countout. Lillian Garcia announces Cena as the winner, but Orton still champ. Until a ref runs down and spills the tea. Another restart. Cena locks in the STF. The crowd's finally back in. Orton's about to tap. Attacks Cena. No, this idiot wasn't a fan. It was Brett DiBiase, brother of Ted Jr. and son of the $1 Million Man, trying to debut in the most chaotic way imaginable. The winner lies broken. Orton holds the belt up high. The ref raises Randy Orton's hand, but you can see just how over the shit he is. This was absolute chaos. The first half was fine, slow but workable. The second half, the most random booking choices, restart after restart. DQ, countout, tainted pin, outside interference. It felt like someone hit the create a storyline button in the WWE video game and just ran with it. And somehow, it's hilarious. See, matches like this, when they go so far off the rails, they totally different way. This wasn't a great wrestling match, it wasn't even a good one, but it was memorable, unintentionally brilliant, and in hindsight a perfect example of the inherent silliness of wrestling cranked up to 11. Orton and Cena are both legends. They've delivered classics together. This was not one of them. Maybe it was their worst. So what do you think? Was this the worst match of the Cena vs Orton saga, or do you have another one that beats it in sheer disaster value? Let me know in the comments. Also, mad shout out to Path from Wrestling Gifts, a real inspiration to me. You've been watching WW.
The best things in wrestling.